Hey everyone, it's Big Red 310, very late at night. Got some nice bags growing on my eyes. As many of you might know already, YouTube has a new time limit, 15 minutes, which I am all for. I can definitely use the 15 minutes. No, I was not accepted for a partnership for those who immediately look at the time and haven't heard about the news and start commenting away. Sorry, that bothers me. Alright, three things to do in this video. One, Q&A. Haven't done one in a long time. The last one I did was a Q&A over a span of like 4 months and 80 questions. This Q&A is going to be worse. Q&A in the comments. I'm going to have to put a limit on your questions. Like I know some people like to send me nine questions. Not going to happen. I'll cut you off at 5. Now, just because I said that, now people are going to send 5 questions when they were only going to send 1. It could be of anything, pro wrestling, football, movies, whatever you want. I'll do it. Please try to be different. I really don't like getting the same generic questions over and over. No, I don't like questions like, what's your WrestleMania 27 dream card? What do you think of the WWE? Which of these WWE superstars is the best? Who's your favorite wrestler? What's your favorite show? Come on. Please be original. I like original questions. Why do you think Honor Hammer's Q&As are so awesome? Because he has original questions. Why do you think his Q&As surpass mine by 1,000,000 miles? Well, he's better at it than me, but still. I'm mad. Good questions. Ask away. Down there. Don't PM me, please. Down there. It's easier for me to look at it. I don't care if you feel embarrassed that someone is looking at your question. Just post it down there, please. Doc Pepper Classic. I'm going to plug Doc Pepper Classic. I really want to plug the breakdown and even Mark P, but I'll have to wait because this is more important. Doc Pepper Classic, who I did a 3-minute plug for one time. One of my favorite guys on here. I watch his Raw reviews every single week. It's either Raw, NXT, TNA, or Money in the Bank. It's a different one every 2 weeks, I would say. Or pay-per-view, not Money in the Bank. He did Money in the Bank the Money in the Bank review. It took him a long time. He said in the video how long it takes just to do one of those. And I'm like, God damn, that's brutal. To do this pay-per-view, it took almost a week. So, this guy worked so hard on this. And he asked people to promote it. He wants to get credit for it, which I can understand. There's nothing wrong with that. He worked so damn hard on this. He wants as many people to see it as possible. And it is a very funny review. I did enjoy it. He reviews it, he shows clips of the show, and then he says a joke, and the joke's funny. The format is easy, but he does it so well. He knocks it out of the park each and every time. I really, truly love those videos. I've always have loved them. Always will. And I want him to keep staying on here. Now, he does not upload them to YouTube because he gets copyright penaltied. He uploads them to a website. He'll put like a 10-second preview of the video, and he'll put a link in the description box. You click that link, and then you'll see it on the website, which is better because on YouTube before he had to put it in parts. Now it's all one video, and I like that. Check out his other videos. Very funny. Very funny. Funniest guy on YouTube in my opinion. Anytime someone says in a video, this guy's the funniest, I'm like, is he as good as Doc Pepper Classic or DPC? And then they'll say, who's DPC? And I'll say, Doc Pepper Classic. And then they'll say, no, not as funny. So, yeah, hilarious guy. Really enjoy it. Really enjoy his stuff. So please go check out the video. Since now I have 15 minutes, I can go a little longer than I want. I want to review the much anticipated, long awaited Chikarasaurus Rex. Yeah. This show was great. It was a great show, don't get me wrong. But as a Chikara fan, as a big time Chikara fan, I thought Chikara should have put on a better show. Hey, this show should have been amazing. This should have been a 9 out of 10. This should have probably been one of their best shows ever. And it wasn't. It was just great. It was just like, Faded Scars and Lines. I would even say King of Trios Night 2 is better than this. I would say it's such a class. For storyline purposes, not for necessarily wrestling quality, is better than this. There's a lot of good about this show, but I just thought it should have been better. Honor Hammer said it was an amazing show, but, I think being there live, he had a different feel to it. The live reports all said the same thing, really. They said there's one great match, there's one really good match, and the rest is just good. I will say, though, that this match was almost amazing. Just a few matches should have been better. Actually, I would say almost every single match should have been better, except the opener, except the Osirian Portal match, and except the Eddie Kingston match. I'll say that. But yeah, let's get to this show. Chikarasaurus Rex. This is probably going to sell a lot too. This show was on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, and they released a DVD within one freaking day. That's impressive. Chikarasaurus Rex. And the quality's fine. It's not like it's rushed or anything. It's fine. We started with the opener with the Colony and Frightmare versus Tursas, Pink Ant, Lince, Dorado, and Tursas, Pink Ant, Lince, Dorado, and Tim Donst. This was a very fun opener. I really enjoyed it. In my opinion, this is the second best Chikara opener of the year, behind the Colony versus the BDK at the mint condition. That was really, really good. This was still very good. I really enjoyed this. I personally think Frightmare plays the best face in peril of anybody in the Chikara roster, but Fire Ant was still a very good choice. He's very good in the ring. Pink Ant's just amazing. Amazing. Watch Green Ant and Pink Ant's interaction because they had a match at Touch a Class earlier this year. Watch them interact, how they go together, and like you see why Pink Ant is so awesome. And I think he's the most underrated wrestler on the Chikara roster because for the BDK, you know, everyone, like the people that are most associated with the BDK, you think of Donst, well, you think of Claudio, obviously, in Aries, and you think of Donst, and you think of Tursas, and maybe Lince. But, like, you know, Pink Ant doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's kind of, like, lost in the shuffle behind Donst and Lince. And I think he does deserve more credit. He's a tremendous character, a tremendous character, a tremendous personality. I really enjoy his stuff. If you're watching this by any chance, Pinky, keep up the good work, man. And, yeah, so, you know, that was great. The Pinky was great. Frightmare was great. The Colony was great. There was a lot of good dives in this match, a lot of fun spots. The crowd was really into this match. Very fun way to open up the show. After the match was over, Vocator appeared on the ramp, and Pink Ant was freaking out. And then they had a segment backstage where Tim Donst was saying, "Shut up, Pink Ant. I was Vocator back in 2009. I pretended to be Vocator so I could steal the IF tier. You never saw anything." And he's like, I saw him. And he was right there. You know, obviously, you know, they're saying that you couldn't see anything. And Lince Dorado would go like, "Pinky, you're delusional. This is why I'm in the Young Lions Cup and you're not." Which I thought was a good line. Added more to the storyline. Builds interest for the Young Lions Cup. So yeah, very good opener. 3.5 stars. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Next we got Shingo versus Equinox. This match I had a few problems with. I didn't think it was the worst match of the night, like the report said, but it still could have been better. It was really short. It was only like 9 minutes. But the thing is, Shingo wasn't really familiar with the Chikara rules. He kept trying to take off Equinox match, which makes for a great story. But then, like, towards the end of the match, the referee told him, like, "Shingo, mask, no." And Shingo was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." Even though he's heel. But he, like, said it in, like, a mocking way. And the announcer says, "I guess Shingo didn't know the rules." And it was over. He never ever tried to take off the mask after that. So it was like you think that it would be part of the storyline. Story or something. No, it wasn't. It probably just was that Shingo did not know the rules. Like, obviously, he wasn't going to take it off. He obviously was not going to take off the mask, but he was going to, like, leave holes, you know, like, build space, something, like to screw over Equinox or something, but you can't do that. I seriously think it was just that Equinox shouldn't know the rules. And this is where I first had my problems with this crowd. This wasn't really a Chikara crowd. There were a lot of cussing. And as most of you know, you do not cuss in Chikara. It's PG. It's family friendly. No. And Equinox has this punch, which is a big deal for him. It's one of his finishers, actually. And he hits it, and the crowd just like treats it like it's a regular hit. It's a big deal. And that played good. That kind of saved this match, in my opinion. Shingo making fun of the punch, and Equinox always trying to hit Shingo with it, and Shingo would get hurt, and Shingo would like pretend it didn't hurt, but it really did. And then eventually the punch, you know, towards the end of the match got a little more interesting. It was a fun match for what it was. Equinox, I think, is a little underrated and a little overrated at the same time. I don't want to get into that. But yeah, I give this 2 3/4. I thought it was okay for what it was. Next we get to the worst match of the night, in my opinion, and a match that really made me sad. The BDK versus Kong and Saeed. You know, this was fine, I guess. You know, it's 2 3/4. I still say it's better than Kong and Del Rey, but I think that match is really overrated. But really, the beginning was very good. The ending was very good. The middle was so-so. Daizee Haze was pretty sloppy in this match, which is strange coming from one of the head trainers of the Ring of Honor Wrestling Academy. I guess we know why the Academy sucks. Sorry, Daizee, if you're watching this video. But You have not produced one good talent out of that academy besides Red Titus. Get your act together. Yes, that's another rant for another video. You know, this should have been better. I'm sorry, it should have. I thought this would be this great classic. I thought this would be like a 3 1/4, 3 1/2, best women's match of the year, and it wasn't. I thought this would have been better. I'm sorry. Like, whatever. The ending is amazing. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to talk too much about this match. It just made me too mad. I thought this match should and could have been a lot better. Let's just say that. 2 3/4, though. Worst match of the night, in my opinion. Next, we get to F.I.S.T versus Warriors of CIMA, Masaaki, Mochizuki, and Super Shenlong. Super Shenlong's pretty good, I will say. You know, he's not Dragon Kid, but he's still pretty good. I liked him in this match. So anyways, in this match, you know, they'd been teasing the F.I.S.T breakup or the F.I.S.T turn on Chuck Taylor because Chuck Taylor takes the pin in most of the matches. They had a promo with Gargano. They had this match. And, you know, it was okay at first. It wasn't bad. You know, the crowd was fucking dead. The crowd was dead for the women's match, by the way, in the middle. Dead. And they were dead for this match for the first half of it. And I was just like, God, this crowd sucks. This is why I hate Philly crowds. This is why the HD net tapings suck. This is why the HD net tapings draw. Well, they don't suck, but this is why the HD net shows drive away a lot of Ring of Honor fans who want to try the product. And we have to come on here and make videos saying it's not what Ring of Honor is all about, but whatever. And anyways, this match it really picked up. You know, F.I.S.T is very underrated in my opinion. They had that very, very, very good match with Osaka Pro. I think that's why they were booked in this match, because the Chikara crowd loves that match, and this match was a lot of fun to watch. Very, very fast pace, a lot of good spots. Third or second best match of the night. And then you had the angle afterwards, which I do not want to ruin. You have to see it for yourself. Sorry. 3 3/4. Really enjoyed this match. Really picked up towards the end. Next, we get the Osirian Portal versus the Unstable. I love this feud. This feud has been building since January, I believe. Not January, March. And it's been really, really good. And this was the payoff with Drake Younger coming in. He even wore like that little skirt thingy that Amasis wears. And this was a nice brawl. Now, the live report said this match was just good. But I thought this was the second best match of the night, actually. I mean, on DVD, it's better. You know, you can catch all the spots. Now we're in the left crowd. We kind of have to, like, you know, you might not get a good picture of everything at once. Very, very fun match. Great brawling. Osirian Portal were very athletic in this match. They did a lot of cool stuff in this match. And Stigma also held his own in this match. This was the payoff to this 3-month angle. I really, really liked it. This is their best match, in my opinion. Really, really fun. So much fun. Gatorade bottles were used. Trash cans were used. Steel steps were used. Steel chairs were used. I would go more into further detail, but I do not want to spoil the ending. And this was a very, 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 very fun match. I would give this match 3 3/4, and I would say it was the second best match of the night, actually. Yeah. Next, we get Dreamer and Kingston versus Claudio and Aries. You know, this was okay, I guess. Maybe good. I don't know. It got better. It was decent in the beginning and the middle. I wasn't big on the ending, where Claudio and Dreamer were like just going at it and at it and that. Like, I'll ruin this one because you won't really care. Claudio was like pounding Dreamer over and over and over again, and Dreamer keeps kicking out, and the ref keeps screwing him. The crowd does not give a shit again, and then the finish just comes. Like it's just there, and the crowd didn't care. I did not like this match that much. Well, I gave it 3 stars because of the build, because of Kingston Dreamer in the arena. Because, you know, the beginning was all right. The middle was okay. The ending just wasn't that good. The crowd, again, fucking sucked during this match. If this match had main event in the show would have been bad. I'm sorry. Even if all the matches had been 4 stars. But, yeah, that was just good, I guess, 3 stars. Next, we get to the main event. Quackenbush, Hallowicked, and Jigsaw versus World 1. This was great. Don't get me wrong. I'd give it 4 stars, but I thought it would be amazing. You know, it's borderline great. I could see someone giving this 3 3/4. It was really short. It was only like 16 minutes. It should have been a lot longer than that. I'm really mad. Chikara can go longer. They just refuse not to, which I don't think they should do, especially in situations like this. You know, I just thought this should have been given a lot more time. You know, this match would have been really, 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 really fun if it had got more time. I mean, really, really amazing. I don't think it's the best match in Chikara history, not by a long shot. I don't even think it's Chikara's match of the year, to be honest. But this should have been better. I mean, I know I'm griping. I love the match. It was great. It was the best match of the night. I know it looks like I'm complaining, but I do think it should have been better. It should have been this amazing, amazing, epic match. And it was just great. And it's fine, I guess, that it was just great. I'd give the show an 8.25 through an 8.5. There's a lot of really good matches on here. I just thought it should have been better. I'm Big Red 10. I'm out, guys. See ya.